Hey guys, so welcome back. I'm JR from Chronicles of the Tabletop here at CRTHQ. I've been dying to do this for a while. This is going to be my Persona 5 deck tech on what I like to call Joke Attacks Incorporated. I have to give credit to Connor from Strictly Broken. I had played his Haru build, and it just, being a new player, the complexity of how to play that deck was lost on me. So I basically took the best that I thought out of everything I had saw and created a hybrid build. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get into it, and we're going to start with zeros. We have our level 0 Brainstormer. Keep in mind my deck is 3 cards away from max rarity. Sad face. This card spends more time in my level zone and my clock. It's there just in my as an oh shit scenario. I don't like the fact that I have to tap 2 in order to, brainstorm and get that 500 out when I can play this card instead. And considering my deck is built to fire on a deuce, I play 4 copies of Caroline. The only ability she has that I care about is the fact that when a climax is played, pay 1, look at up to the top 4, put thief character to hand. The way the deck is built, she's the only card in it that I can't actually pull to hand. Following up level zeros, and this is kind of where my deck becomes unique, although I have seen some other players begin to accept my build. I play 4 copies of Ryuji It's a Deal. We can pretty much establish where I'm going with this build and how I've meshed it. The only reason he's in here is for me to continue to dig for calling cards. But, he's a good card to have. We follow this up with 2 Makoto Phantom Thieves. These are the box top PRs. This is to fulfill my green condition in a no shit situation. When I play a do, I'm generally looking for these to be the green stock that comes out of my waiting room. And when playing against Attack on Titan, when a climax is played, she just immediately goes to the waiting room, so you don't give that on reverse combo. Everyone's favorite, and I'm pretty sure Kat's favorite from my build, is 4 level 0 Morgana as Mona runners. She's a free runner. Usually, I just throw her at shit. I don't think she ever really successfully runs out of the way. But we have people like Johnny the Dream Killer who do animal abuse and always put her on the bottom of my deck. It's a thing. This right here would conclude my zeros. So at 4, 8, 12, 14, 17 zeros. I have a very small level 1. As you could pretty much guess it. Calling card. I think this is probably the best card in the set for what I'm trying to do. And probably period. I think we all know the gist of what it does. And my only other level 1 would be Makoto Najima. 65 level 1, can't attack anything bigger than her, but she's big at level 1 in case you need a big body. She's not big boobied like freaking Cam would say on his other cards that he was pulling from Bang Dream, but you know what? She's still sexy as shit. That should take us out of level 1, flying right through, getting us into level 2. And level 2, I play 3 one-offs. I think each one of these is pretty much situational. You have the Joker backup, who's supposed to help you with the top end. You have the Futaba Free Fresh, which I always misplay. I never actually have her in the hand when I need her. And then you have the Ryuji as Skull and Captain Kidd, and this is supposed to be, I guess, what you'd call your anti-change card, because he's really big against things bigger than him. Really, I think the only thing that matters in level 2, and everybody's best friend / worst nightmare, the Haru wall.
Fuck Haru.
The Haru wall has an early play condition where if you have her level 3 and your clock at level 1, you can early play this. When you play the Ado Climax, she becomes a 9,000 on your turn and your opponent's. She's basically a bad day for just about anybody. Topping out my level 2 would be your protagonist backup. Again, this is going to pump 1,000 per level on attack. It's a continuous 500 on the Joker himself. And the Joker's a piece of shit, so I don't even know why this is in here. As Cam would say, put it in my ass. Getting out of level 2, because we're going to just, like I said, move through this. We played 3 Futabas. We play 3, what did the fox say?
No.
We played 3 Harus. Ugh, and this fucking card makes me nauseous. We played 3 Jokers. I'm going to talk about the level 3 game all at once. The Futaba, I have 2 copies of her in there for obvious reasons. If you can get her out, that's plus 3k, for the total board state. She gives, if you take damage and it doesn't cancel, you can scry 1. And with her climax combo, pay 1, throw I'll Never Forget from hand, cancel all damage coming from the opposing character. What did the fox say? He's on attack, pay 1, pitch 1, heal 1. And on your opponent's draw, give 4k to another character in the front. And then Haru, she's on play heal. And when your opponent is attacking, you can, I believe it's pitch 1, pay 2. Let me just double check, I should know this. Yeah, pitch 1, pay 2, and you can turn around and -2 soul to what's in front. This asshole, I don't even know why we talk about this prick. The only thing he does is heal. On play, heal 1. The rest of what he does is useless. But we're going to go through it anyway. If your opponent's board is either empty or reversed, in your encore phase, you may pay 3, pitch 1, and burn top of your deck for each thief character in the front row. So ultimately, you want 3 thief characters up front, which is always going to happen. And you're going to burn 3 times. However, it's burned by level. So zeros and climaxes count for absolutely shit. And guess what he always hits? Unless you play Cam.
Level 3s.
Cam turns around and cancels anything when you finally do hit something. And I believe it was only Ben who's ever eaten it. And I'm pretty sure that's because we were on camera. However, fuck that guy. This is why the deck is called Joker Tax Incorporated. If there was a way for me to make this deck fire without him, believe me, it would happen. Let me get rid of this because I'm sick of looking at him. And we will go into the climaxes, which, I mean, you pretty much guessed it. We're going to play 4 Ados, so we can get that Haru wall firing on all cylinders. And 4 I Never Forgets for the +1/+1. To be able to dig when you use her as a trigger. And to use your Futaba stop damage. I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of riding this fucking Johnny Dreamkiller freaking 2-soul craze. You may see me break all this and just try to find 8 2-soul climaxes. I may just take 2 of these each away and play 4 of the TD 2-soul climaxes. I haven't decided yet, but 2-soul climaxes are gonna become a thing. Because fuck the Joker.
Stop.
What happened?
We're red.
Okay, that's fine, because we pretty much cleared that out.
Yeah, I think they just missed the last bit that you said.
But it's in the recording. And that's all that's going to matter for these guys, because I don't think anyone wants to hear me say fuck the Joker anymore. I'm going to kill everything, so if you want to go into the social media, we're going to cut everything, switch the setup. We'll be back up in about 15 minutes for you guys to play games.
Right now it's freaking out.
Yeah, timing is right and the recording is fine.
I'm stopping streaming, stopping recording.
Stop.